The jealous sisters of Nyanza. Once, in the heart of the Nyanza kingdom, there was a river so pure its waters sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. People said it was a gift from the gods, and its banks were adorned with villages teeming with life. Among the villagers lived 3 sisters, Amina, Zari, and Naya. Each one was blessed with unique gifts, but the harmony of their bond would soon be tested by the poison of jealousy. Long ago, when the sisters were just children, a mysterious old woman visited their village. She came from the sacred forest beyond the river and carried a staff carved with ancient symbols. The villagers whispered that she was a messenger of the river spirit, Nyandra. She called the 3 sisters together and spoke, "One of you shall be chosen by Nyandra to bear the blessing of the river. This gift will bring great fortune to the land but will also test the strength of your bond. Beware, for jealousy is a serpent that slithers into the hearts of even the purest souls." The sisters laughed at the cryptic words and returned to their games. They were young, carefree, and unaware of the weight of the prophecy. But as the years passed and their paths diverged, the old woman's warning lingered like a shadow. Amina, the eldest, was blessed with unmatched beauty. Her golden skin glowed in the sunlight, and her smile could melt even the coldest hearts. People from distant lands traveled to Nyanza to catch a glimpse of her. The second sister had a mind sharper than a spear's edge. She could solve any riddle, outwit the cleverest trader, and her advice was sought by elders far and wide. Naya, the youngest, possessed a voice so enchanting that when she sang, even the trees seemed to sway to her melodies. Her songs could soothe crying infants, lift the spirits of tired farmers, and summon rain during drought. Despite their differences, the sisters were inseparable. They worked together, laughed together, and often spent evenings by the river, watching the stars and sharing their dreams. When the time came for the river spirit to make her choice, the villagers gathered at the water's edge. The air buzzed with anticipation. The sacred drum beats echoed through the valley, calling forth Nyandra. Suddenly, the waters began to churn, glowing with a mysterious blue light. A figure emerged, a radiant woman adorned with flowing robes made of water and light. She spoke in a voice that resonated deep within the souls of those present. "One among you shall become the keeper of the river's gift. Step forward, daughters of Nyanza." The sisters approached, their hearts pounding. Amina thought her beauty would surely make her the chosen one. Zari believed her wisdom was the key to winning the favor of Nyandra. Naya, though unsure, felt the river's pull deep in her soul. Nyandra gazed at each sister before extending her hand toward Naya. "You, the one with the voice of the heavens, shall be my keeper," gasps rippled through the crowd. Naya's heart swelled with a mixture of joy and fear, but when she turned to her sisters, she saw the shadow of jealousy flicker in their eyes. Though Amina and Zari congratulated Naya, their smiles did not reach their eyes. Over time, their envy grew, twisting their once loving bond. Amina whispered, "What is a voice compared to beauty? It is I who should have been chosen." Zari countered, "Beauty fades, but wisdom endures. The river spirit made a mistake. Naya is unworthy." Unaware of her sister's growing resentment, Naya devoted herself to her new role. She spent hours by the river, singing to the waters and ensuring the land thrived. The villagers adored her, further fueling Amina and Zari's bitterness. One moonless night, Amina and Zari devised a plan to rid themselves of Naya's blessing. They approached a witch who lived deep in the forest, offering her gold and rare herbs in exchange for a spell. The witch agreed but warned, "If your hearts are not pure, this curse will rebound upon you." Blinded by jealousy, the sisters dismissed the warning. The witch gave them a potion to pour into the river, promising it would strip Naya of her gift and render her powerless. The next evening, while Naya sang by the river, Amina and Zari crept to the water's edge and emptied the potion into the stream. The waters darkened, and Naya's voice faltered as a terrible storm rolled in, but the river spirit, Nyandra, was watching. Enraged by the betrayal, she rose from the waters, her glowing form towering over the trembling sisters. "You have poisoned the river with your jealousy. For this, you shall face the consequences of your actions." Nyandra cursed Amina and Zari, turning Amina's beauty into a grotesque reflection of her inner envy and reducing Zari's wisdom to meaningless riddles that no one could understand. The river, now polluted, stopped flowing, and the land began to wither. Heartbroken but forgiving, Naya begged Nyandora to lift the curse and restore the river. The spirit replied, "Your love for your sisters is admirable, but they must first repent. Only then will the balance be restored." Amina and Zoe, humbled and regretful, fell to their knees before Naya, begging for forgiveness. Together, the three sisters sang a song of unity and love, their voices rising above the storm. Slowly, the river began to flow again, its waters clear and pure once more. From that day forward, the sisters worked together to heal the land and strengthen their bond. The prophecy of the river spirit had come true, jealousy had tested their love, but unity had triumphed in the end, and so, the tale of the jealous sisters of Nyanza was passed down through generations, a reminder that love and forgiveness are the strongest gifts of all. Please, as you are watching, do not forget to like, subscribe and follow for more.